As you can see, it's just another day in the life for Chris Heiler. Today I'm watching a Star Trek Laserdisc. Probably one of the last times I'll ever have to watch one of these. They're pretty terrible. This is a LaserVision disc. But today I thought I'd talk to you guys about, well, my box sets. Starting off with one of my most quirky box sets, the science fiction box set. It's a 10-tape collection. Includes Metropolis, Things to Come, Day of the Triffids. It's a Hollywood Classics collection. As you can see, it's got a couple other classics. Monsters from Green Hell is an interesting movie. I haven't gotten around to watching all of these because, well, I haven't used my VHS player in probably 3 or 4 months. It's just kind of chilling down there below the dead end, and it's above the sound receiver. It's the Sony there. And other than my PS2, it's my only Sony player. But yeah, this doesn't see a lot of use because it's a VHS collection. But the tapes are all in pretty good condition. As you can see, I also have Star Trek tape, or Star Wars tapes. This is an incomplete trilogy I got from the school nurse. It only has A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back. But this was, I believe, the second release of the trilogy after it was re-released in the theaters in 1997. It's got interesting artwork. It's kind of bland. It's very bare bones. But it has the 3 movies here. I'm missing Return of the Jedi. I'm missing a lot of Return of the Jedis, actually. I'm missing a Faces Return of the Jedi, and I'm also missing a 1987 original release Return of the Jedi. I also have here what is most likely one of the first re-releases of the Star Wars trilogy on VHS. It's a very nice gold platter. I believe it's THX certified, as it was the other ones. And there's the complete set of the trilogy. I don't think these are widescreen, but the audio quality is decent and the tape tracking is alright. But as I said, I don't use my VHS copies anymore. It makes a nice little fart noise. Next, I'll talk about my main collection, my Laserdisc box set. This is the Aliens box set that I got a few weeks ago. With this nice little pamphlet here. It's got all the pictures of the actors. A good, decent-sized essay about the production of the re-release. A chapter index for the special edition. For the special edition of the movie, as well as on the other side we have chapter stops for the special edition bonus features, as well as a decent quality movie poster and a list of all the changes. It actually advises you in this paragraph here to not look at this unless you've already seen the movie or want to be surprised. But what I like about Laserdisc box sets is, especially like Alien and Aliens, they come in these nice boxes and they're all CAV discs, such as Alien and Aliens are the CAV Collector's Edition. But they're actually very big and kind of hefty and almost a little clumsy. As you can see, I had to tape it up there because it came in a little beat up condition. But these are some of the earliest widescreen versions of Alien and Aliens available. Here is my Alien box set, which is pretty much the same deal as Aliens, except that it has a much clearer picture, and it has less discs. And this is a 3-disc set as opposed to the 4-disc Alien set. Here we have pictures of the cast and crew, the chapter stops for the movie, and a decent-sized essay about the reproduction of the movie. This movie, however, doesn't have the changes that Aliens had, so it's only has special features chapter stops, and there weren't any scenes added to this movie. The picture was just restored from the negative. But that's not the only box set I have. Here is my Star Wars Trilogy Laserdisc box set, which is a nice little slip-out style of movie here. It's difficult to do with one hand. However, this comes with it's a little more bare bones. I feel as if Laserdisc production rates got a little less exciting as they went on. It's just got a little pamphlet and black sleeves. Whereas discs 3 and 6, or sides 3 and 6, however, are CAV, and they're for the most important parts of the movies, in my opinion. And overall, I feel like Laserdisc and VHS had some really cool looking box sets with a lot of really cool artwork and a lot of really high production values. I will always value my Laserdisc box sets over my DVD box sets, of which I don't have too many. Here is the original Star Wars Trilogy DVD box set, which comes in a very flimsy cardboard packaging. We got this the day it came out back in 2004. It's got some interesting artwork. They're all remastered, but these have some coloration problems. And I've yet to actually buy the newer DVD versions of this, as I have my Laserdisc over there. And the picture quality is definitely a lot clearer on the Laserdisc, however it doesn't scale as well. I do feel as if they're kind of very bare bones though. You got the disc with interesting artwork and just a little list of chapter stops. There's no information about the restoration of the movie or anything like there was in the Star Wars Laserdisc. However, most people probably would be tempted to watch these over the Laserdisc just for the sheer simplicity. As I've said before, I feel DVD has even less to it than a Laserdisc box set does. Here's probably my least favorite box set of them all. Good old Wrath of Khan. This is probably the lamest box set I've ever seen. It includes the disc, no chapter stop guide, no exciting artwork except for maybe on Alien Special Edition, and not very much in terms of special features. So you can definitely see Fox cheaped out a little bit on some of their box sets, Star Wars Trilogy included. However, I'm somewhat impressed with the quality of the Blu-ray box sets that we have purchased. Here we have the Star Trek Next Generation box set, which has extensive special features for each movie, as well as a complete disc of bonus features that are really good. I highly recommend picking up this set if you don't already have it. However, it has been out for almost a year and a half now. Probably my most valued Blu-ray box set. However, I only have the HD DVD player up here and not the Blu-ray player, so I need to get me one of those before I can actually watch it. I also have, whether you can really consider it a box set or not, the HD DVD 5-disc set of Blade Runner, which has only been watched once. So it's a really big 5-disc set. My dad bought this. It's his favorite movie. He bought it at the end of the HD DVD timeline when it was probably like $15 as opposed to like 50 or 60. And soon in the mail, I plan on receiving a Star Trek box, and I'll probably do an overview of that. It has the first 7 movies from the motion picture to Generations on Laserdiscs, so I'll probably be doing a video about that. Maybe a video about the rest of my collection, as I've moved it from place to place. As you can see, all my PS2, GameCube, and PlayStation and HD DVD movies are down there. And I've moved my entire Laserdisc collection to this shelf here. And I eventually plan on putting some box sets over there as soon as I get some more. But for now, let's enjoy the con screen, the epic con screen. As you can see, my hand isn't very steady. You can see the poor quality of most early 80s Laservision discs. Pretty sure this disc was mastered around 1982. This isn't the worst Laserdisc I've seen. Still think it's one of the best moments in motion picture. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. Next time you see me, I'll be unboxing my Star Trek motion picture Voyages. Actually, I believe it's called the Movie Voyages box set. I will see you guys later.